Okay. Hopefully be all running. Oh, I need to make a wiring kit. And hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome to Subnautica. I know, I was building up my mining op and decided I wanted to stream it because why not? So Subnautica is a game that I did a first look on and I really enjoyed it. And I played it throughout early access and now it's been released, and there's a YouTuber, little known YouTuber by the name of Decoherent who started playing Subnautica, doing videos on it, a series on it. Something I didn't know about him, he's terrified of water. I'm not. Not really. There's a phone's ringing. I'll be back in a moment. Let me just pause that. Never mind, they rang off. Probably not important anyway. My phone is on. Good. Right, okay, so welcome to Subnautica. So this is a game about survival in water. And there is some land. Where is it? There's some land there. There's some land over in that direction, there's some land over in that direction. The rest is water. And the game does a very good job of making it awesome. There's sort of big critters that you have to avoid. There's not really much combat. No, there's a bit of stabby of smaller creatures, and there's a bit of eaty of... Yes, that happens quite a bit, because the game still thinks that this is technically water, so some fish kind of swim through your base. All of this is custom built. I'm going to say custom built. You know, you get pieces and then you build those pieces together. And you've got vehicles, so we've got the sea moth here, which I think I can rename if you've got the, yeah. So I'm going to call this the Resurrection 4. The reason being that this is the 4th iteration of my sea moth. So we get the Resurrection 4 here, and I should really repair it because it's been knocked around quite a bit. Let me see. The first 3, I think it was all Reapers that took them out, which was a bit annoying, but you can upgrade them, you can swim around in them. I am in the process actually of building my main sort of, it's not really a base, it's sort of a big thing, which is called the Cyclops. This will be my second Cyclops. The first got eaten, which... Oh, I can put it in there. Don't eat them. I've been, yeah, growing pretty much everything now that I need. If it will grow, I can grow it, and all these are pointing to metal scrap, which I'm going to need quite a lot of for this thing. So I've got some titanium. I just need to grab some lithium. I may as well grab all of my lithium, so I'm going to need it all. And just going to upgrade my sea moth a little more. But I do need more plasteel for the Cyclops. Big sort of thing. Unfortunately, it can only carry one vessel at a time, so I'm going to have to move my no, I'll move my prawn over first, and then yes, it's all going to be going to a new site. Right, just store some of that. I need the magnetite, and I think there's more magnetite in one of these. I kept finding it. Oh, please say I've got one more piece of magnetite. I don't, do I? Oh, I can't do the upgrade without that. Yeah, I need 2 magnetite and the enameled glass, which I've just put in there. And I don't have a second magnetite, do I? Oh well, it was... I can do without it. It's fine. Without the upgrade. Mainly because I've got the other thing. Right, I also need some gold. I need some... No, I don't need that much gold. I'll probably need some copper. And somewhere around here I've got some table coral. Oh, there's my magnetite. There we go. There we go, there we go. Magnetite times 2. Go and find all the other bits that I then hid. One of them. And then sea moth, which is up here. I just need to grab the depth module. So this deals with the crush depth. So everything has a crush depth. If it goes too low, well, it starts taking damage. And if you hang around there, well, it's not going to go too well for you. That needs 3 rubies, which I just don't have at the moment. That's fine though. We'll get some more rubies at some point. So my crush depth is now 500 meters, which is excellent. That's on par now with the Cyclops that I'm just in the process of building. Right, I'm going to dump my inventory. Oh, actually I could just make that quickly. Computer chip. And this will get me an advanced... What? Oh, I need 2 more gold. Thankfully, I've got a fair amount of gold. So that's the advanced wiring kit for that. I'll show you how this thing is being made in a sec. Need to grab my... Nope, not my power cell. I need to grab my sea moth. So this moon pool, it allows easier access to the sea moth or to the prawn. And it also charges it. So yeah, I'll go this way for a moment. So all the things that I'm building, all the vehicles that are being built, they're done through the vehicle bay, which is this thing here. There. So you just go into your vehicle bay, and then pick your vehicle, and it will tell you what you need. So I need 3 lead, a lubricant, 3 plastic ingots, and 3 enamel glass. We can do all of that reasonably easily at this point, thanks to having, I think, far more lithium than I really need. Right, I just need more metal, basically. I need to head into that massive metal salvage and grab some metal. So I'm going to do that. And yeah. Subnautica is a really good game. There's a sort of a general story arc that sort of pulls things together, but it's done through exploratory means. And in order to get all the stuff that you're basically seeing that I've got now, you need to find parts in the world to scan. And that will unlock various components for you. So at the moment, for example, I am currently idly looking for beacon components, because I don't actually have the ability to do beacons yet. If you've already scanned it, like you saw there, you get some titanium out of it. but this is all laser cutter fragments, which I already have. The laser cutter is used for laser cuttering, really. There are some doors in the world which you need the laser cutter for. Damn it, silver. I need lead. I need 3 lead, which is actually quite a large amount to try and get some of the drops for. And yes, you can run yourself over a little. The animals won't like me taking the metal salvage. They get protective of it for some reason. So I'm just taking all of their metal that they're using as toys. And I can get some more. The other neat thing that I can do, because this is an upgrade, I can do this. And then I can map the terrain. It's probably more useful for dark areas. You kind of get a radar map of the area, but I don't know, it's quite a nice little feature. I kind of want to see what it's like. Ow. So yeah, so what I'm doing at the moment, only am I just kind of hunting for metal salvage. So the purpose of this is to prepare for this mining operation that I want to do, or want to have, which will be to the west. I've already started bits of it. There was a Leviathan skulking around there, which was a little bit irritating, but there's a load of large ore clumps up there. I'm actually full at the moment, so I need to just head back there, that way. And yeah, so when I head over there, I want to be ready to set up a base so that I'm not leaving a Cyclops lying around. So the Cyclops would probably spend most of its time up here, only really to be used for ferrying around prawns, basically. Because Cyclopses are, I would say that they're quite expensive to build, simply because finding the materials can be a bit of a pain. But I mean, once you reach a certain point in the game, it's more of an irritation. And I don't really want to have that issue, really, of potentially losing a Cyclops to a Leviathan. So, yeah, I'm just building one now to move prawn around. And then I can set it up to be a mobile base once I've kind of got, once I've got a lot of resources, basically. This is using power, by the way, but it's alright because I've got 2 bioreactor thingies running. Let's take that out, let's take that out. Grab all the lithium. And I'll store all the bits that I need in this locker. Need a lubricant, so I just need one to make one more plasteel ingot, which I've probably got the lithium for. Did pick up quite a bit of it. Silver ore, lithium. I'm gonna make a little bit more than I need now because I do need another plasteel ingot for something else. And then we'll switch the scanner room over. So I've got a scanner room in here. That's basically the purpose of the mining op, is to have a scanner better placed in an area where I'm going to get an awful lot of materials. And yeah, should be alright. So that can all go into there. So we've got our 3 plasteel, our lubricant. So now what we need is to do a little bit of a sea change. To see if I've got some quartz, if I've got enough quartz. I need one more quartz. And one more quartz. Okay, so I just need to look for stalker teeth. Let's coat this glass up quickly first, and then we'll head out to get some stalker teeth. Now, stalker teeth is kind of linked to the metal scrap, in that when stalkers play around with the scrap, their teeth fall out. So all you need to do is see what we've got. Stalker teeth. So you do need an upgrade to get the HUD, scanner room HUD chip, and it'll show you where all the stuff is that it's finding. And yeah, so just changed it over to look for stalker teeth, and that will slowly populate my HUD with stalker teeth, or the locations of stalker teeth. I need 3 stalker teeth. Though, if there's more knocking around, then I'll pick up more, because there's always a need for an enamelled glass for something. So, there's one here somewhere, and there's one over here somewhere. One stalker tooth. You can also sort of make stalker teeth farms, almost, by just dropping some metal, and they'll pick it up and throw it around. And there's lead number 1. There's stalker tooth number 2. And hopefully stalker tooth number 3. Okay, I need to switch the scanner room over to hunting me down the it's not limestone, it's the other, yeah, limestone deposits. Yeah, they have sand in that we can quickly craft up this enamel glass. Is it not taking too much time? Not when you have the scanner room to help you. I need to come in from a certain direction here. Some water. Actually running a little low on water. I'll have to quickly nip up to the desalinization plant. I think it's... oh god, no, that's the wrong room, though I will just quickly nip into here. I do have the plan actually for a nuclear power plant, however I can't get the fuel rods for them at the moment, so yeah, I need to wait on that. But this base will run quite happily off these 2 generators. It's more for when you're dealing with bigger sort of mining operation style things. Right, okay, so we've got the stalker teeth, so let's just make that glass up, and then right, so we've got the glass and we've got 1 lead. We now need to find the rest of the lead. Oh, there's that bug again. Just do that. The game still has a few bugs in, but they're reasonably sort of... they're easy to sort of deal with. There's nothing major in here. Now, oh god, I've gone down the wrong one. I need to put more signs up. That's the route up to the moon pools, whereas if I go through this route, this takes me up to the scanner. Is it sandstone chunk? Or, no, yeah, it is sandstone chunks that I need. And yes, this is my filtration machine. It uses power to turn water, seawater, into drinkable water and salt. And it actually refills quite a lot of your water supply, so you know, it's well worth making if you can find it. I won't tell you where to find it. The game is all about exploration after all, though there is a very good wiki for the oddities. Alright, over here need to go. Wait, what? Just past them. Really? Now, are they down? Are they in a cave somewhere, I wonder? Hello, cave. I was vaguely aware this one existed. Oh, crackers. Not totally sure where those... Well, those should be reasonably easy to get to. I think a load of these are in a cave system somewhere. So let's go over to these ones. Hopefully both of them will drop the lead that I need, and then I can make the Cyclops and... yeah. Another cave. And caves mean that there are going to be crushers in here. Which mildly hurt. I've upgraded the armour now, so... Wait, what? It's... This way I'm just going to have to go to the red forest biome. Red forest? Yeah. Red grass biomes. Red forest is something completely different. Now this is the one that goes down into the... Oh, God. No, there is one that goes down into the... Ooh. No, let's not get my submarine wedged. What a nice one. Alright, I'm just going to head this way then. Not having much luck in using the scanner room to find those. Oh well. There should be some around here. So with the red grass biome type things, got quite a few useful. It's silver. So basically, if you need silver, come here. So silver, lead, and gold, I believe. Yep. So that's some silver. Which I don't need. I need lead. That's not the one I want. No, that was, yeah. You can visually tell which ones you need. So these are the ones that carry lead. I'll just run myself over. So that's got gold. That's lead. So we need just one more lead. And then it's Cyclops number 2 time. Oh, hello, 4 people. Excellent. Alright, let's make a Cyclops. I wish there was a speed upgrade for this thing. It goes a little... or a boost. Oh no, it feels slow whenever you're either trying to escape from a Leviathan or trying to do something. And the rest of the time it feels way too fast for what you need it for. There we go. And there's my prawn in there. Normally I would do a base tour, but this thing is a complete maze. I barely know which way's which, so good luck anybody else working it out. Right, so got my lead in there. Oh wait, what? No. So 3 lead, 3 plasteel, 3 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. Right, let's take Seamoth. And one thing I do want to make sure that I build in this thing is a fabricator. So, let's see. It's over this way somewhere. I should see the. There we go. There it is. You can see it underwater from underwater. Right, let's build this thing again. The first one got eaten, so second one. Let's go, Cyclops. It's big. It's very big. Excellent. Right. It's gonna sink to the bottom for a little bit, but so I need to get both of these back to base as close as possible. So I've got a prawn to put inside. Oh no, there's. There we go. There we go. Right. Welcome everybody to the Cyclops. Now this is a big ocean-going vessel. You can upgrade it, or you can access the upgrades. You can put this, 6 upgrades into it. It runs on power cells, and it's got fire extinguishers inside. So yes, it can catch fire. I'm just going to close all the hatches before I begin. Oh yes, and I can upgrade, do the upgrade module things. But, so this is the bridge. Let's get that door closed. And that's essentially your escape hatch. So, if everything's going horribly wrong, you get out. You leave. That door you cannot close. Interesting. And it does come with a whole load of storage with it as well. All the way down that side, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lockers. So yeah, this thing is basically a mobile base.
Powering up.
I want to get this.
Ahead slow.
Head slow, yeah. Gives you an awful lot of information, which is useful. And of course the reason why I didn't build it so close to my base is quite simply there probably wouldn't be the room for it. There we go. That should be alright.
Engine powering down.
Let's power down the engine, sound the horn, and then disembark. Oh wait, no, I want to disembark the better way, which would be through the lower deck. Oh wait, no. It would be Up here. That went well. Just kind of slammed me into the ground. Right, okay, let's go west first in this thing. West, this way. I think it's west, my base, but I can't remember. It's either west or east. Yeah, I'm a little unsure as to which way I need to go. So, yes. I think it's a good idea just to do a bit of an explore before I head off in my incredibly expensive Cyclops with my incredibly expensive prawn on board. Just do a bit of a scouting. I've got a basic base set up down there, but it's, you see, it would be difficult to walk this with the prawn. It's just it's too mountainous, really. Yeah, which is basically why I needed the Cyclops. But the two will help one another. So we've got. Oh, if you press F1, it does give you information of where you are. So apparently, I'm in the dunes at the moment. I suspect I'm right on the edge of the dune, actually. And I am going into my silent running, I think. Actually, that's why you use this. Yeah. That's a lot, I think. Thing won't let go. Well, I've just lost another sea moth. Thank you, Leviathan. I hate those Leviathans completely and utterly. So I've got this lovely base down here. And this is why I don't want to bring a...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Bring my Cyclops all the way down. I'm going to wait till day, I think. Probably don't really have a chance to be fair. It's unpowered. The only thing that I can think of doing would be to get a bioreactor in. Down here. And get a basically build the space out a bit more. Yeah, to do that. Now I've got a corridor. I mean, I could put, well, I think what I would do is put an X compartment in. I would have to swim for it. This is kind of why I want to get a moon pool in here. Might be easier. I just wish that thing would go away. Get a decoy. See, the thing seems to have vanished again now. It doesn't hang around, but it seems to always it always seems to be there when I really don't want it to be. Right, so I've now got to swim back to base. Excellent, thank you, Leviathan. But yeah, it is west, so I can make another sea moth again. What am I waiting for there? Titanium and copper ore, okay. Yeah, make another sea moth and could probably park my Cyclops in relative safety before I hit the dunes. Oh, grab a fridge outside. I do wonder if I've managed to place it somewhere really, actually place my base somewhere really dangerous. And maybe what I need to do is place the base back here. Like just right on the edge of the dunes. That might not be a bad idea, actually. So I can actually get to it. Yeah. Might do that, actually. Or just bring the Cyclops down and put it down here. I need to get some air. This is now the long swim back to base stream, where I'll pick up my Cyclops, park it up here somewhere, and build a base. Have I been in that wreck? I suspect I have. It looks vaguely familiar. Yes, I must have. Actually, I've got a base that's already started being built up here. I'll just use this one. Expand this base out a bit. And yeah, I'll use this one. Which pod is this? 17? 12. 17. Now, if I remember rightly, 17 is also access to the Glowshroom Cave. It is indeed. Excellent. I'm just going to move my base down to 17. There's actually some quite good stuff down here. There's some copper. As far as I know, that's probably got a fabricator already installed. Let's have a look to see what I actually built down there. I know I was going to use it as a sort of a more central location for like the scanner room. So I could build a scanner room off there. Let's see what we've got. Right, we've got a locker and we've got a radio. We don't have a fabricator yet. Titanium gold. You get all of that. Titanium gold and table coral. That's not too bad to get. Except I don't know if there's any table coral in this area. I don't think this is it, 'cause it's no, that's coral shell, which is something a little different. Slow swim back to base then. It is a very nice game though. I need more lead. Lead is the thing that I seem to be going through most at the moment because it's needed for all of the vehicles. And yeah, I kind of need it. grab that stalker tooth as it's there. There is, you can get like a special kind of electric shield essentially for your Seamoth. Unfortunately, it needs some resources which I just don't have access to at the moment. So that sucks. Yeah, well, we'll grab our Cyclops and then we'll move it up to build up the mining op. I'll need to get my prawn as well. Where's my prawn? Prawn is over there. Right, I need to move my Cyclops. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Shallows is not where you want to move the Cyclops through.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Let's get the engine on.
Powering up.
Yeah, head slow, and we'll just turn it. As I said, this is going to be interesting. Hopefully I haven't damaged anything. Right, okay. Let's just make sure the engine is off.
Powering down.
Right, that's not actually anywhere near where I wanted to end up. You can't really see, that's the problem. I think, yeah, it might have to be a case of doing it the other way around and moving the prawn suit to it. Well, let's get a fabricator installed. Wherever the hatch is. So, let's build this thing. Interior piece, oh no, it's that one. I don't know if I've got the space in here to get a grow bed in. Probably not. But I'll give it a go anyway. I know I can put a modification station in here, but oh no, I would have room to put in an interior grow bed. That would not be a bad idea, to be fair. Right, let's get a prawn. Get some food. Actually, yeah, I do need to grab some. One of the things that one of the things I'm not really a fan of is the lack of sort of automation. So I've got things growing here right next to my bioplant, but they can't talk to one another, which is irritating. Right, okay, so I've got food near enough, and I've got water sorted, and titanium? No, I do not. We'll pick some up on our way in. Let's do that. And I'll also stop the scanner from completely blocking my view with little thingies. Hello. Oh, that's why. Oh, when I click the right, okay.
Systems initiated.
Right, okay, so that can happen. Come up in here and find it's flooded. Lovely. That's only the top half, because water doesn't work in the way you would expect. Yeah, when I clipped that with the Cyclops, I think I might have damaged the base bit, which was nice. So the scanner room is not scanning things anymore. I just need to go and get my prawn. Then we can go and build things.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This. Sneak up on the outside. Okay. Right, there we go. We've now got a prawn suit in here.
Engine powering up.
And head slow. I can. Oh yeah, I think the lights are on down there. I've got to turn west. Where's my compass? This one. Oh yeah. Got to head west. Okay. This is going to be fun because the shallows are, as the name suggests, quite shallow, and this is not what you want to be using to get through them. This is a deep sea exploration vehicle, not really good for this sort of thing. Plus, I don't want to go too close to the base again, otherwise I might clip it. Big creature things. The radar will show me if there's anything dangerous nearby, which would be good because I am heading into an area which has a history of leviathans. How do I go down? There we go. However, I will not be going actually into that area in this thing. I'll be going into it with the even more expensive thing, so yay. Right, we are looking for a base that I began a little while ago and then basically abandoned. But I can't really see in this, unfortunately. They changed the design of the Leviathan, not the Cyclops, and I seem to remember you could see a far more from your driving point of view before, so I'm not even completely certain where I am. Hold on, let me just check my beacons. A little bit further, I think. Basically looking out for wrecks, because I can use those to sort of guide myself by. Very specifically, there is a certain wreck, which would be the wreck of Life Pod 17. And, this marks the location of Jelly Shroom Cave, which has got some quite good loot in if you can get down there. I think this is right on the edge of Leviathan Hell. Back off a bit and sink so that I'm not hit by those things. Alright, let's power down the engine.
Powering down.
Rig for silent running.
Rig for silent running.
And I'll just go down in my let's see. I believe that is the dunes where my old base was and where all the Leviathans are. Which means theoretically my base is around here. I've got no beacons. I haven't been able to find the location of them. So yeah, I'm basically doing everything by eye. That's a warper, and that goes down into all kinds of electric hell. As for this way, right, that's the wreck. That's the big wreck. Okay, I now know vaguely where I am. There should be there. There it is. So we're off a bit. Right, where's my? Yeah. I mean, what I could do is, well, I just need to basically turn right, don't I? Which would be north. Yeah, head north for a bit. And let's not drive any further that way.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Let's
Engine powering up.
so let's turn north-ish. And let's hit something and then be told that we're about to hit something. I don't want to annoy the reefbacks. So, they're harmless, but they're big. mushroom cave. Right, there we go. This is what we're going to use for our operation. Right. Let's oh, wait. Turn the engine off first.
Engine
We're
powering
not going to
up.
need it. We're also not going to need any of that. Oh, yeah, there's enough light out there. Right, so we need a moon pool coming off here. But first, there's our sentinel sorted. Basically, our beacon. All the ships have beacons on them,
Captain.
so you could theoretically use ships as beacons if you're that way inclined. And I've got no titanium, which is excellent. And if I could find some metal scrap, then I would have titanium again. Which, best place to look for it would be near that wreck. Let's see what's here. Lead, excellent. I can build myself a new Seamoth. Ah, aha, 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 aha. Got titanium now. Next up, I need a multi-purpose room. About there. I'll do it from the outside. Because I need to put in the power rig, basically. So, I need to find a bit more titanium. Might be able to find some in here. Now, I've probably already gone through this with a reasonably fine-tooth comb, but I may have missed something. Let's have a quick peek in here. I need a scanner room up and running really, because then I can get the... Aha! There we go. There's 3 salvage. So that's 12 titanium. So we'll get the multi-purpose room up, and then have a scanner room coming off that. It'll be sort of like sort of coming off there probably, and then the scanner room, and then moon pool coming off this side somewhere. I'll do a sort of a straight run off. Need so much titanium for this. But it'll be worth it once it's done. Actually, something that I do also need to do. I don't have quite enough lead, but foundations have 2 rather good purposes. The first is that you can then put planters on them, or solar panels, or whatever you need them to. And the second is that they reinforce your base. They increase the hull strength. Where's my scanner room? I just need 1 more table coral, and then the scanner room will be done. Connect. Hope so. So what was it? I need copper, which is from next biome over. I'm not going to take the prawn suit, so I need to be able to know where I need to go.
Detecting increased foreign bacteria
Rather
levels
need
in
to
the
drink
water.
some water.
Performing a self-scan.
Oh god,
is
don't
advised.
drop the water. Keep doing that. Let's drink the filtered water. Excellent. Yep, I'm still infected. Excellent. Good to know nothing's changed there. Haven't suddenly been cured. Yeah, there. Please be copper. I can build the scanner room and be... yeah, there we go. Even more awesome than I already am. Except I probably won't have the power for it. I do, however, have some gel sacks with me, which I can grow. So that would be food, water, and potentially something to run a power supply off. Why did that not connect? Deconstruct that. You can just deconstruct things for free in this game, which is good for when you don't place this in a place that it wants to be for reasons. Okay, can I put it over here? Ah, it would go in there, except it won't. And would it go in there? Or maybe I need to... ooh, maybe I need to just move it around? Yeah, there we go. It seems to be quite picky about how it wants to be placed. Excellent. Also need to get an indoor one. Split. An indoor grow bed. And I also need to place a bioreactor. And also I need another tube off to one side. I need a tube off to this side as well. Why is that one not doing it? Right. Okay, let's go and find some useful materials. And possibly some food. Food would be nice. Yeah, fish, fish. There we go. There we go. Good fish. Some more lead. Some copper. This is the point where I want titanium again and not going to get any. What's the time? I can go for a little bit longer. This is only going to be a quick stream, and it kind of turned into something a little different. Me swimming around, looking for something. Laser cutter fragment. Excellent. That should get me what I need to build this. Yeah, build it there. Excellent. That then gives me the ability to do the exterior grow bed. Should be there. And just need some more titanium. This is sort of the Minecraft-esque way of doing things, in that you start the game and you go from stone to iron. And after a while you need a few sort of more rare resources, but mostly what you're getting is titanium. You think, okay, well, I've probably got a little bit too much titanium at the moment, but you know, it is what it is. And then very quickly you go through the sort of more extreme, you end up finding an awful lot of the better resources, and then can't actually find any of the stuff that you actually need, which is the stuff, you know, back again, as it were. Which, yeah, I mean, the system, you know, the system sort of works. The titanium is your iron, basically. It's your quite popular. It's the resource that you're going to need the most of. Right, so that now. So if I now hit this, I now get seeds. I get 3 seeds, which means I can grow more gel sacks. And gel sacks I can eat. So
30 seconds.
Oh god, let's just nip into here. If you die, you lose some stuff. So
Welcome aboard, Captain.
let's try not to die. So I need 3 titanium while I'm getting lubricant. And I didn't bring any of those seeds with me, which was a bit dim. I've got lead in here. And I've got some titanium. I'll use the titanium on this. Actually, I mean, I've got 75 power, so I may as well. What can we do? Magnetite, metal salvage, titanium, or ooh, it can pick up uranite. Ooh, that's good. Because if I can get down there, then yeah. But at the moment, what I need is metal salvage. It's a case of get metal salvage and win the game. Ooh, there's one right there that I missed. Good to know. 2 there, in fact, that I completely missed. Again, good to know. Oh, well, it is hidden in the grass. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. So we'll have a moon pool. I'll build a moon pool next so that I can get that somewhere nice and safe. Fish. Nowhere is really safe on this planet. No, that's a locker. That's the one I wanted. So what do I need to make a new vehicle bay? Lubricant, power cell and titanium ingots I can do. It's the lubricant, which I need for an awful lot of other things, and I didn't bring anything with me, which was a bit dim. Right, so well, my moon pool I think can come off here. I think that would be fair enough to place that. That should connect. Second one coming off here. for another moon pool, I think. Or I could do an observatory. Low structural integrity. Well, that's the sort of thing that you want coming off the top of here. Somewhere. Actually, let me put in another multi-purpose room.
Warning, emergency power only.
So then I can theoretically put a nuclear reactor in there.
Warning, emergency
I say
power
theoretically
only.
because there's other
Oxygen
things I need
production
to
offline.
Oh, it's coming off the tab. It's fine. Might put some glass in there actually. Lubricant. Wiring kit I can do. It's the lubricant that I've got problems with. Well, as it's dark, I may as well. Go get the rest of that metal salvage. Finish fleshing out the base. Yeah, let's do that. I'd love to get the 2 moon pools, if not built completely, then sort of ready to be finished up. And these have little mobile cameras you can move around if you really, really wanted to. So, this is a nice sedate sort of stream, I guess. Subnautica does sort of long periods of sedate very well, I find. Let's get those in there. And all of that. I wish I could cook that, and I can't. Oh wait, I could have done, because I've got the thing up there. Right. Well, let's sneak up on this fish.
30 seconds.
I need a grav trap, really. Wait, what? Why 30 seconds? Oh, because the base power isn't actually producing the... Yeah. Oh god, it's dark in here.
Systems online.
I thought, oh, I don't need such things as lights in here. No, it's actually quite dark in that.
Power restored. All primary systems online. Emergency power only.
Let's go this way. I should be able to swim. Grab some seeds so I can get those growing. Yeah, because they're just there. And get some lubricant made. There's loads. Got that quartz actually. I need some quartz. Yeah, it's kind of flicking between working and not working. Should be alright. And sneak back. I might also nip down to the caves at some point. So can get these planted up. So somebody has tried to escape from the big ship and didn't make it. We were the only ones to make it. It seems anyway. so far. Right, that's just not going to have the power to do what I need it to do.
All primary systems online.
Why did I turn the lights off? Oh yeah, to save power. That's fine. If I can get the power in here back online, shouldn't be too difficult to do.
Warning, emergency power only. Power
Let's get
restored.
these
All primary
these
systems
seeds
online.
growing. And these gel sacks grow really quickly, I have to say. It's good. Need to I'm going to essentially start up the power grid using the gel sacks. Wait, where's my builder gone? No builder. Yep. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, bad. Oh, it's a I need a wiring kit. I thought I needed a wiring kit for something, but I couldn't remember what it was. No, don't climb the ladder. Actually, I might just turn the internal lighting on, so that I can see. Lubricants. It's not what I wanted at all. Electronics wiring kit. Once this is up, I'll make a grab trap so that I
Welcome
can
aboard, Captain.
suck everything in. So the bioreactor, you put any anything organic into it, and it makes power out of it, basically. And yeah, it'll allow me then to start work on useful things like titanium. And subsequently, I won't be able to get it set up. I don't think the salinization plant thingy-majig. But actually, I can get the I'm gonna say no. Right, that's a radio. That's a fabricator. I need one more titanium ingot. And then the home for the prawn will be done. So, a bit more swimming. Thankfully, I've got a high capacity tank, which is why I can breathe so much. You start off with like 40, I think, which isn't a lot. And so there were times, because I lost my first sea moth quite early on. That was the 300-meter depth one, and on some of them where you've got wrecks at 300 meters, it was a case of jump out, swim down for a bit, swim around for a bit, see if you can find whatever you can find, and then get out of there. I just need to make myself a new sea moth. It should be Resurrection 5? 6? I don't know, I've lost count at this point. Just got to be a bit more careful with where I go. And make sure I've got nearby bases that have been, you know, set up to. You know, I'll probably actually, you know, the next time this will have its own sea moth here, which will be used for base operations rather than exploratory. So there'll be 2 sea moths. I think, yeah, I think next time it would be a good idea to build a second sea moth. So I can have multiples for when one inevitably explodes. This should probably end on the this, but if everything works to plan. Oh wait, I need my base is currently sinking. Let's get a foundation in. I don't have the lead to do that, unless I've got some lithium on me. For some bizarre reason, did I carry any on me? No, I've got some silver ore, got some gold. No, okay. Well, I've got to find some lead. Somewhere. There's a couple of nodes here. This is the wrong one. There's one lead. That's the wrong one, but I'll break it anyway, just in case it gives me some titanium. I'm going to need quite a lot for this build. Broken sea moth parts. Salvage. Yeah. Also looking for beacons, so find something like that, I need to check it out. Okay. Hopefully lead. Silver. The wrong type, isn't it? That's the limestone. I need sandstone. These ones will do. Lead. Gold. Silver. And some more lead. Excellent. Let's get this in and then, yeah, build. Yes. I've now got 8. I've got quite a lot of damage that's slowly being done to the base. I think the base is probably underwater at this point. But if I can get that that foundation in, it should be alright. So I slowly swim that way. Oh, great. Really is going to be one of them, isn't it? one lead short. Get to go for a nice relaxing swim. Try and find the last piece of lead. Oh Lord, climb.
Oxygen.
Yep, I'm getting there. And there is also a hardcore mode in this, I should note, for if you're feeling suicidal. Yeah, you die from an awful lot in this game, and to add a hardcore mode, well, you know, certain types of people. It's definitely for certain types of people, that one. As you can imagine, no, I'm not doing this in hardcore. That would be suicidal of me. It's not an easy game, mainly because there's no combat in it. You know, you're on a world with quite a lot of violent creatures, so you can very easily die a very violent death. But there's no guns in this. There's some torpedoes. There's some, but it's all non-lethal weaponry. So yeah, so I've got nothing to really fight the leviathans with, or the sand sharks, or whatever else the world throws at me. Like, not giving me any lead whatsoever. I've got some. I mean, I'm taking all of this because why not? But some quartz down there. One more piece of lead. This is going to be gold, isn't it? Silver.
Calorie intake recommended.
Silver. Please be lead. Gold! Oh, for goodness sake. And my inventory is now full. Fine, I'll happily drop some copper if it means that I can pick up some lead. Lead. There we go. Drop some copper. No, drop the copper and then let me pick up the lead. There we go. Alright. But it's not a huge amount of food. Get oxygen first, then get that lead in. Thankfully, with the large tank, I think this is the largest, it's like the ultra high capacity tank, can stay down for quite some time, which is useful, to say the least. There are times when you'll get like pretty much trapped in a wreck, because you can't remember how you got into the room in the first place, because it's just a wreck, you know, it's... so I have drowned in a wreck before. Quite humorously, when I just worked out how to leave it. Let's get this foundation in. Yay. Right. This should now be draining out. Oh, this is a... bulkheads in here. Bulkheads will improve strength anyway. Base is sort of automatically healing itself anyway, but thankfully it's not too large, so I can quickly work out where I need to go. There's quite a lot of water in here. Hello people. Suddenly I had a load of people join in. Yeah, well, I've been playing this since early access, so you know it is a good game. Even if my base is still a little floody at the moment, and I'm not certain if it should be. Yeah, there we go. So if this is actually the Subnautica team,
integrity restored.
I have found a couple of
Drainage
bugs.
systems initiated.
One which I don't doubt you guys can fix, which is the fish floating through the base. But the locker bug is a little irritating.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Also, why is my base still flooded?
Seconds.
Yeah, but that's like it's an extra key.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So, why is my base still flooded?
Oxygen.
Oh god, I need oxygen. I'm going to die in my base.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I think it's actually finally draining. Slowly. It is actually finally draining. To be fair, I did knock it around a lot. Right, well, I think... Oh no, we're not almost... We're almost done, but we're... Right, so base is now empty. I can go and get the prawn suit into the moon pool, and then I will end this stream. Because...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I need to eat things. And not fish. Prawn suit is now safe-ish. I say ish because nothing is safe in this world. Right. No, well, as I said, I've been playing this game for a little while. It's, when do the Leviathans go away? That would be a good question. One camping several locations, which I kind of want to get into, but I assume the Leviathans do just sort of camp areas. until you kind of decoy them away. That's my assumption anyway. One thing I wanted to do, and I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, that one. Vehicle upgrade console. Again, not going to be able to complete it, but get it in. There we go. Right, I think I'm going to end this this stream here now. Been going on for a little while now. I might be back tonight with some stationaries. We'll kind of just see how things go, and if I'm still hooked on Subnautica. But with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.